Hello children and welcome to today's session. We have learned about so many different things. We have learned about animals, plants, living things, non-living things, man. All these things that we have learned about exist on our earth. But have you ever wondered what lies beyond the blue sky that we see? Where is exactly this sun that we talk about? Are there any other planets like our earth? This is what we are going to learn in today's chapter on the solar system. We are going to learn about members of the solar system and how the planets move around the center of the solar system. The sun, as we know, is the head of the solar system, and there are 8 planets just like our earth that revolve around the sun in fixed orbits. Together, these 8 planets along with the sun in the center make up the solar system. As we can see, all these planets revolve around a fixed orbit in the solar system. Now let us learn about these planets one by one. The first planet or the closest planet to the sun is called Mercury. Mercury appears red in color. This is because Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. It has very short days and nights. Life is not possible in Mercury because the temperature here is very hot. The second planet is called Venus. Venus is often referred to as Earth's sister planet. This is because Venus and Earth almost resemble each other in their shape. Life is again not possible on Venus because Venus is also a hot planet. Coming next to the third planet, which is our planet, Earth. As you can see in the picture, the Earth is mostly covered with water, because of which it looks like a blue planet from the space. Earth is the only planet which is at the right distance from the sun. It is neither very hot nor very cold, and life is possible only on this planet. After Earth, we are going to learn about the red planet of the solar system. Mars is known as the red planet of the solar system because of presence of red colored soil and rocks on it. Scientists believe that Mars is the only planet after Earth that can support life. But there is no evidence of existence of life on Mars. After Mars, we come to Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system which revolves at a very high speed. Jupiter does not have any solid surface, because of which once again no life is possible on Jupiter. After Jupiter, we come to the lightest planet of the solar system. It is called Saturn. Saturn has got rings around it which make it look very beautiful. After Saturn, the last 2 planets of the solar system are Uranus and Neptune. These 2 planets, Neptune and Uranus, are together called twin planets. This is because of their size and because of the fact that they have a lot of ice on them. They are also called ice giants. We have learnt about planets that revolve around the sun. Now let us understand about the things that revolve around these planets. These things are known as satellites. Satellites revolve around the planets in a fixed orbit, just like the planets revolve around the sun. There are 2 types of satellites. The first are the natural satellite. The natural satellites are known as moon. Moons also do not have light of their own. Planets reflect the light of the sun. Moons also reflect the light of the sun. Moon is the natural satellite of the Earth. It takes about 27.3 days for the moon to complete one revolution around the Earth. Now, other than the natural satellite, man also sends machines which are called artificial satellites to take pictures of the Earth, to help in weather forecasting, to help in communication, and to help in drawing and compiling maps. These artificial satellites, as we can see in the picture, they also revolve around a set orbit around the Earth. Next, we will learn about the two movements of the Earth, which are known as rotation and revolution of the Earth. It is important for us to understand that the Earth is divided into two halves by an axis. This axis runs from the North Pole to the South Pole, and this axis is slightly tilted. The Earth is also divided into two halves horizontally by another imaginary line, which is known as the equator. This equator divides the Earth into the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. The Earth undertakes two kinds of movements which lead to the formation of day and night as well as change of seasons. Let us understand how. As we can see, the Earth rotates on its axis, and the portion of the Earth which faces the sun has got day, and the portion of the Earth which is away from the sun has got night. As the sun rotates in the next 12 hours, day changes into night and night changes into day. Let us understand the change of seasons. The change of seasons occurs due to revolution. As we have just learned that the Earth is tilted on its axis, because of which at any one point of time only one hemisphere will be facing the sun. This hemisphere will receive the maximum light of the sun and will have summers, and the other hemisphere, which is not receiving enough sunlight, will have summer. Similarly, once the Earth revolves half the distance, the hemispheres change. Now, the hemisphere that had winter earlier will have summer, and the hemisphere which had summer earlier will have winter. This is how change of seasons takes place. Now, in this chapter, you have learned about the sun as the center of the solar system and the 8 planets that revolve around it. You have learned about the individual characteristics of these 8 planets. You have also learned how the movement of the Earth around the sun and on its own axis causes change of night and day and change of seasons. Thank you.